We all hate France, not the place, the concept, the bureaucracy, the baguette-based arrogance, the fact that their pigeons walk like they own colonial debt. But we have a solution. Azerbaijan Technology just bought 14 Parisian roundabouts and converted them into high-tech goat stables, and they won't stop there. This is phase one of a 13-year initiative to fully colonize Paris, and if successful, launch France 2.0, a subscription model where each citizen gets one memory, one Gucci hat, a loaf of bread, and one goon coin. Zara will be outlawed, and the only thing on TV will be Yo Gabba Gabba. The revolution will be auto-renewed. Get your Azerbaijan Technology tea at childrenofkhan.com. Link in bio.
What a fun game. I'm gonna keep playing it until I go to bed. And when I wake up, I'm gonna play it some more. You're wasting your life away. You should be out making money. Why aren't you making money? My wrists hurt. If you don't make money, you'll die. My back hurts. I'll never own a home. What am I having for dinner? What happens after I die? I forgot to go shopping. I'm a piece of shit.
I'm 2 days into tuning, and I'm 3 ages behind.
All my friends, they call me Sigma, but I'm on my mewing grind. But doesn't really sit with me quite right, cause I don't wanna play OG Fortnite. And I keep accidentally edging myself in my room in the middle of the night. I wake up and I'm gooning, and I wake up to my edge. And I wake up and I'm mewing, but I'll be Sigma when I'm old. See, I don't like breaking streaks, but I...
Hello. How is everybody's Friday? I hope it is going well. I've been like jamming on City Pop for the last half an hour or so, and it's got me like fired up. It's Big Friday vibes, big time. A little more chill. Love the emotes baked. Who we got? Who we got in here? I know we got Altered Lamb. I know we got Volty. Happy Friday, Volty. Happy Friday, Lamb. Happy Friday, Cole. Nice to see you. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow some more. Good to see you, Baked. Thank goodness it's Friday.
Hello, good morning.
Look at this little baby. Oh, little baby bird. What a friggin' cutie.
Got a lot of energy.
Oh my god. Heart melting. we've got some maybe some romance of brewing in the chat. How was everybody's weeks? We didn't really have like a standard sort of check-in on Wednesday, so it's been a while. I hope y'all had good weeks. I hope y'all had good days. Do you guys have any weekend plans? I would love to know all about it. The hippo love. We got the hippo love going on. My week was pretty good. What? I had two doctor's appointments. So that wasn't like super pleasant for me. One was with a dermatologist, and they like cut a thing off to biopsy. She wasn't very concerned about it, but thought it was safe to biopsy it anyway. So that's happening because, you know, getting older and everything. And the other one was for my titty pills. So that went well. I didn't have to get a blood draw this time, which is nice. I don't like having my blood drawn. It's not very fun. Yeah, under the knife. It was a very like casual procedure. She just injected some, whatever it is, like lidocaine, I think, into the little area, and then I couldn't look at it. I was just like pretending I wasn't even there. And then she went in and slurped out that piece of flesh. So now it looks a little unsightly, but Altered says, "You may have this tater." Oh man, Altered Lamb and I have so many of the same emotes. We're in so many of the same little communities. Got the berry. The berry orgasm is crazy. GG is being a tier 3 over there, Lamb. I wish I had access to the gasm. That is nutty. Altered Lamb says, "I am continuing to move apartments. I got like an hour before I'm head to bed to continue tomorrow." Okay. I hope that goes well. Moving can always be really exhausting, so I hope it goes smoothly. Baked says, "Might miss school to hang out with friends tomorrow if I have energy." Oh, very nice. Very nice. I too am hanging out with friends tomorrow. It is tomorrow, right, Cole? I think it's tomorrow. We have a little get together with a couple of our other mutual friends. We all met doing political organizing. But we have tomorrow is a construct. Shall we construct it? We shall construct it together. So now we are much more than political organizing friends, but well, I hope you have fun with friends tomorrow, even though we'll all miss you at school, Baked. Meanwhile, I'd be sitting here watching the whole time. You get ice cream. I didn't actually reward myself with any ice cream. I did, so I went to the movies yesterday. That was like the highlight of my week. And I did reward myself there with a large popcorn. And I ate way too much of it. Sort of gave myself a little tummy ache. My tummy's been feeling a little wonky today, but we'll recover. Yes, these are actual pictures of our friend group going absolutely ham tomorrow. Altered Lamb captured it perfectly. No spoilers if it's the Pamela Liam one. I don't even know what the Pamela Liam one is. Is that The Naked Gun? Liam Neeson and Pamela? You have to get ice cream. It's the best part of going to the doctor. I get it after my shots like a kid. That's kind of cute. Maybe I should start rewarding myself with ice cream after doctor's office. Oh my god, City Pop is just like such a friggin' vibe, dude. I can't not. Maybe I'll get myself to eat some of the ice cream. I'm usually good at letting myself have desserts when we all get together. Ooh, vegan ice creams. That makes it better even. It's the only way I can talk myself into going back for allergy and venom allergy shots. Yeah. Wait, you get venom allergy shots? Is this so that you're like immune to snakes? Or what kind of venom? Or platypi? Platypi maybe? So the movies I saw, I did a double feature. So I went to see Weapons. Absolutely excellent. I can't praise it enough, really. And then I saw Nobody 2. So Nobody was like this action, I think it's based on a comic book, and it was kind of a passion project of Bob Odenkirk's. And I love Bob Odenkirk. If you don't know him by his actor name, he's most well known as Saul, Better Call Saul, from the Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul universes. And that one was okay. It was perfectly serviceable. It was like enjoyable as a Bob Odenkirk fan. It's so the premise of the first one is it's like this accountant who used to be a fixer for, I think it was like the Russian mob or something like that. So he was a guy who would go out and, you know, do hits and stuff to clean up messes. And so Nobody 2 is kind of like the fallout of that one, turned kind of like family comedy. Like Nobody 1 was already kind of like action comedy. But yeah, it leaned a lot more on kind of like the family comedy vibe. And it was cute, it was fun. The action is kind of all like Kill Bill-esque. You know, if you've seen Kill Bill, it's like, I mean, all action is outlandish, right? But it's like sort of like they lean into the outlandishness of it. They lean into the kind of comic bookiness of it. So it was cute. It was enjoyable. I don't know if I'd recommend it for most people to go see it in theaters, but it was a fun ride. Baked says, yeah, so I don't die if I get stung by bees and wasps. You can survive at least one sting. Okay, sting. For more, I have EpiPens. It's good that you have an EpiPen. I used to have an EpiPen because doctors were, like my pediatrician was convinced that I was allergic to bees. And then when I got into senior year, we went to an allergist to get it renewed, and the allergist was like, there's no reason you should have an EpiPen or you should think you're allergic to bees. And so they just like took the EpiPen away, and it was like very disconcerting because it was like, hold on a second, I've spent my entire life up to this point like making sure that I have an EpiPen within my proximity, and now all of a sudden, no. But I have been stung by wasps since, and it turns out no big deal. I did like freak out when I first got stung by a wasp though. I was like, is this it? Am I dying? Am I gonna die right now, right here? I was in a state park by myself doing like a photo shoot for a product. And so I was like, this might be it. Goodbye, cruel world. And then nothing happened. So I was like, okay, I guess so. Cole says, are you saying we pressure you into eating dessert? I will make sure to eat yours tomorrow. Hee hee hee. So I'm like very restrictive with myself about desserts because it just feels like extra calories I don't really need. And it feels like stuff that the body doesn't really need. But sometimes the mind needs a little dessert, you know? And I love making desserts too, so when I make a dessert, I'll eat a dessert. Altered Lamb says, I BRB in 94 years. Okay, have a fun 94 years. I'll see you at the end, hopefully. Glad you have those too. Yay, EpiPens. Big says, yeah, I used to be allergic to peanuts. Then when I found out I was allergic to the flu shot, I found out I outgrew the peanut allergy, and you can get shots for bee and wasp allergies. It was wild. Interesting. Body always needs a dessert. I don't know if the body needs a dessert. The mind, I feel like, you know. It's how it knows it's almost time for bed. That's kind of cute that you have yours programmed that way. All of this said, I do consume a lot of dark chocolate, so I may be fooling myself here, but for some reason, pure dark chocolate feels somehow better for you than like an ice cream. I don't know. There's not like a lot of added sugar, if any, so there's that. Let's see what the question of the day is today. If we have any early answers. You're being cast into a video game universe. Which one do you choose? This is good. Baked says, if I have to take my meds with food, my nighttime ones, might as well eat something sweet. That's true. That's good. That's a good rationalization for it all. So I think my answer for question of the day, I know like nothing about this game really, so this is just my like perception of it. But I think I would have to go Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley seems right. Because if you have to like live in one, a lot of video games are like somewhat restrictive. Like Hyrule would be pretty cool for, you know, like Zelda or Ocarina of Time. But it feels a little bit dangerous. And when you think about it, it's like not that big of a place. Stardew Valley just seems like safe. I'm sure there are dangers, but they feel like they're kind of contained a little bit or something like that. I don't know if that's true. But yeah, you can like, I think you can mine things, you can craft things. You can have romance. I know I've seen romance in there before. You can get animals, you can grow crops. Seems like a pretty good deal to me. Baked says, Disney Dreamlight Valley so I can survive. The way I treat my Sims, I die so fast. Hello! Welcome on in. Thank you so much for the follow, I appreciate it. Yo, Bird Big! Matanology, the new follower, says, just found this stream and can already tell this place is a vibe. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad you get down with the vibe. So since you're new here, I'm Rex. Hello. We do art, movement, and gaming here with a community focus. That stuff is all down in my little bio there. But yeah, we make art on stream, but we also look at community art from the community, or if you have a suggestion of artists you want us to look at, I would love to look at it and chat about it. And movement, we do usually every stream, we do like a little community workout that's about like 20 minutes long or so, geared towards something between beginner and intermediate with modifications for beginners. And then we do community games, and I usually finish the stream off with a run of Super Mario 64. I try to speedrun it, so that's the outline of what occurs here. Glad to have you here, Matanology. How was your day? How was your week? I hope it was good. Love supporting my LGBTQIA streamers. Woo, 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 woo. Let's go. And friends, you are supported and loved by me. Thank you. We appreciate it. Bird Big. Arrival I have. Thank you. It's good to see you. For anybody who's just hopping in, we're checking in on how our weeks were and how our days were, if we have weekend plans. And then our question of the day is, you're being cast into a video game universe. Which one do you get cast into? I chose Stardew Valley, not because I even know the game really, but it just seems the right mix of safe, cozy, and survivable, most importantly. Suvi! Welcome on in. Always good to see you. Happy you're here. Hi, babes and babe adjacent. Very cute. Baked says, crack the joints. Well, my joints. Which kind of joint are you talking about, Baked? Baked says, now I want to play Sims, but there's too many mods to update. Oh, I never even thought about that. I haven't played Sims since, I think, Sims 2. Or maybe it was Sims 1. It was on the GameCube. That was the last one that I played. Sims 2 best? Interesting, okay, good to know. There are... As somebody who like stepped away from gaming for basically 20 years, coming back to games with the whole environment of like mods and add-ons and all of that kind of stuff, it's very overwhelming. There's just like, yeah, it feels like there's so much stuff. I'm used to just like, you put the cartridge in the hole and then you flick the console on and you're off to the races. I feel like it's a rite of passage in The Sims to drown a sim in a pool, right? Like that's a thing. Suvi says, I'd survive Coral Island, I think. It's like Stardew, but with more hotties. Ooh. Maybe I'm coming on over to Coral Island with Suvi then. Baked says, I mean, being a little baked makes moving more fun. Okay. We're the cracking your joints during the movement. The latest Sims 4 patch broke all my mods. Aw, wah wah. I have so many pending updates for like OBS and StreamerBot. And I'm just like, I never want to update it because I'm so worried. I hear all the time like, Baked knows. There's a streamer we watch together, Data SKS. And anytime he updates his OBS, it's just like the whole stream is broken for like a month until he has time to fix everything back up. Girl, I stepped away from gaming for 10 years as a teen, and that was a struggle. Yeah. Yeah. I think it was in this same critical window, right? Where it was like, everything about it changed. Baked says, I don't know what you mean. I'd never drown a sim or install a mod for more fun ways to fill my cemetery. Okay. I totally believe you, Baked. And now we know how Baked gets their sadism out. Sims 4 is just broken by default. Hi, Cloud! Welcome in. Very nice to see you. Happy Friday. I hope you had a good week. How was it? Do you have weekend plans? So let's see. We're gonna have a short art section today. I think maybe we might just look at the art produced by two of our wonderful artists here on Monday. Because I did start a little bit late. We had some kooky thunderstorms in here and my power was flickering. And on Wednesday, I tried to stream through that and stream reset, I think like 4 times or something. So today I was just like, I can't. I can't deal with all of that. But we will have at least a little art section. We might move over to our dailies shortly. But what I wanted to talk about weapons some more. I'll probably be talking about the movie Weapons all night long. So as like certain particular people roll in here. Baked says, lol, if school stream isn't broken, it's not stream. Facts. But Baked, you know, sometimes let's do a shout out for Data SKS. Big shout out to Data SKS. He is a wonderful streamer, streams Anime School. It's his own concept. And it's like a little game that he coded that you play in chat. And so we're all students, and he's Coach Uwu, the sort of default principal of the school. The lore goes deep over there. It's way deep. But he has a lot of little like mini games that are a part of it that you can play that are a lot of fun. So highly recommend, wait, it's this way. Go in and tap in that little follow button. Maybe join us tomorrow. Noon Central or 10 PST is when Anime School starts. And then we do a bunch of Jackbox games over there. We tend to be a little drawing heavy over there, which is a lot of fun. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. Baked can tell you. But Data just streams once a week. He has like, he's in data science kind of stuff. And so this is like kind of his passion project. And so little things are always breaking. But I feel like when OBS has an update, it's like half the stream is broken. But you know, we're all happy to wade through the scuff. What is a Twitch stream without a little scuff in it? Suvi says Sims 2 Strange Town is actually the best because it has the spookiest lore. Interesting. Can you drop some of the lore? My power flickers when Rex is on screen. Oh wait, that's just my heart. So cute. Thank you, Suvi. Cloud says, hell yeah, happy Friday. I can't stop playing Cyberpunk. Oh, cool. So Cloud, is the Cyberpunk universe the one you would choose to be cast into? That's our question of the day, is which video game universe are you choosing to be cast into? I chose Stardew because I don't want to be stressed out. A lot of video game universes seem very stressful. Okay, yeah, think on it. Suvi says, I love when people have passion. Like, tell me all about thermodynamics. I won't get any of it, but nerd out, bestie. Hell yeah. I'm the same way. I love hearing people talk about nerd stuff. I do my best to, like, try to conceptualize all of the stuff about it. Yet he refuses to free Jerry, free Jerry, free Jerry. One of these days, we'll get Jerry out of Jerry the Seal out of Data's basement. So Weapons. I really can't recommend this movie highly enough. It was highly recommended to me by Handy Coils, who hangs out in here sometimes, and then Classic Swayze as well. Both big movie buffs. So I was like, okay, this is probably going to be super good. And I was not disappointed. Not at all. Easily a contender for movie of the year for me. I haven't been like super wowed by that many movies this year though. So it might just be my movie of the year for right now. So like the premise is, and this you kind of get from the trailers, no spoilers, I won't spoil anything. But there's like this classroom of children that all disappear at the same time. And like what you see in the trailer is like, they're sort of like Naruto running, you know, they're just like arms like this and like sort of Like you see them on Ring cameras and stuff all disappearing, right? So the whole movie is told kind of around this disappearance. And it's in this kind of like small town that feels very like insular. And there's a lot of, you know, like it's sort of like everybody knows everybody, so everybody's all in everybody's business kind of vibes. And so it's sort of about like the sort of like social impacts of what happens when a huge, unexplainable event like this happens that's like hugely grieving, hugely puzzling. Like what occurs and how does the kind of like social web react around that? And it is very like definitively a horror movie, I would say. It's not. It's a little gory. At sometimes it gets a little gory, but it's not really focused on gore, I wouldn't say. But so it's told in the way of like it has little focus points on each of the kind of like characters, and then you kind of get the interacting web of like their stories. So the storytelling is like very fun and interesting. Not that that's like a brand new kind of thing, but and then I think maybe one of the most interesting things is the way that it uses comic relief. Like that's not really innovative per se in horror movies. I feel like that's done pretty often, but yeah, the comedy is used very deftly to sort of provide some relief for just like how dark and how twisted they're getting. And so when you're just sort of in like these moments of crazy high tension, they find little ways of kind of like finding a little bit of relief that somehow doesn't like break the tension, but it does sort of like shift your emotional tenor a little bit before you're kind of like thrown right back into it. So highly recommend. Super interesting movie, interesting story, incredibly well executed. Kind of gives me Virgin Suicide vibes, if any of y'all have ever seen the Virgin Suicides. I think because it's sort of a similar thing of, right, like a traumatic, tragic event told through sort of multiple characters' eyes. And then also just something about the way that soundtrack is used to like make a vibe. It's a very vibe-heavy movie. You know, some movies, they just feel like whatever their genre is, and then some movies end up feeling like their whole own kind of thing. So, high recommend. If you're a movie theater person, it's definitely worth a trip to the movie theaters for. Suvi giving lore about Sims 2 Strangetown, I believe, says, okay, there's this old lady called Olive who is rumored to have a son with the Grim Reaper. This is cool already. And gave him to a mad scientist couple. His name is Nervous Subject. And Olive Spectre also has a daughter she lives with, actually. And there's crossover. Bella Goth goes missing, right? And she has been noticed around Strangetown. Her story is horrid too, allegedly murdered or abducted by aliens and sent to or cloned to Strangetown. Interesting. Also, Olive has a uniquely a full-ass cemetery in her yard. And they're rumored to be her old lovers she sacrifices to the Reaper. I had no idea that any of the Sims had like deep lore to it. Am I reading this correctly? This is a Sims game? Sims 2 Strangetown. Yeah, okay. Interesting. Super interesting. Okay. I think let's do Cloud. Have you thought of your answer for question of the day? What video game universe you're being cast into? Cole, I also noticed your answer is conspicuously missing. Also Baked. I don't think you told. Oh no, Disney Dreamlight Valley. So you can survive. That's how we got onto The Sims. Okay. Let's do some of our dailies. Yeah, let's do some of our dailies. I think we'll aim to do community games around 7:30 p.m. for anybody who's itching for that. I'm up for...
to bring the tension of reality shows into my everyday reality.
Yeah?
I just finished a full season of Project Runway with my 2 dogs.
Tell us about it, Maria.
You're funny and you're cute, but you pee on everything. But you're blind, and then you put your butt in our face and you fart. Maria, you say you're trying, but you're clearly not. Blossom, you're in. Maria, you're out. Congratulations, auf Wiedersehen.
I love her so much. Okay. We're gonna do our dailies. Let me get our little daily games. Let's see here. There we are. And then let's put me in the corner. Nobody puts baby in a corner. Except for moi. I put myself in a corner. What is this? You don't want to be cast into Civilizations? Is that not, that's not your ideal scenario? I don't, let me out of the subscriptions page, brother! I don't know how I got here. This happens like every time. Okay. We'll start off with our little mini here. Play without an account. What is happening? There's 2 squares. I don't know if this is a good sign. Let's see. Womp 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 womp. Places to store shovels and leaf blowers. I would say shed. Sheds? Does that make sense? Makes sense to me. I feel like I should move the camera a little bit. Wrong way. There we go. Yeah. Down. Beep. Boop. Too far down. There we are. Suvi says, I ain't no square. We do chat participation here. So if anybody wants to sees something and wants to jump in. Nickname for the Florida Gators football stadium with the. Cole says, I've cast myself into the fantasy world of Joseph Ratzinger. Oh, okay, yeah. The Pope. How is the deep poping going? Uptown Funk and Downtown something for 2. Shana no. 2001 Space Odyssey. HAL, right? Never seen the movie, but somehow I know it's HAL. I think I actually know it from the movie The Sphere. Has anybody seen that? Who gave you the right to be so gorgeous? The gall, the gumption. You give some great compliments, Suvi. Coating for Baby Bell cheese. Wax. Okay, we're making progress. Would it be a swamp? Alien? Oh my god, we're cooking right now. Sphere was rad, yeah. It's got Dustin Hoffman. Hello? Samuel L. Jackson? And is that Sharon Stone? Cast out from a country. Exiled? Yeah, it's the one with Samuel L. Jackson. And they're like stuck on the bottom of the ocean, and there's an alien craft down there, and then there's a sphere with very odd properties to it. And they're this like sort of ace scientific team sent to interact with it when they get stuck down there. Docking spots. God, my brain is cooked. went to the other dock. I won't elaborate. That one's just for the knowers. Streaming glitch. Streaming glitch. Lag. Oh, thank you, Suvi. Uptown Funk and Downtown something. Coco! Hi! I love this emote. It's so cute. How are you doing? How was your week? I hope it was well. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Warms the cockles of my heart. Just took a shower, ready to chill. Very nice. Are you streaming later? A big shout out for Coco Crubbles here. Very fabulous streamer. Excellent chatter. If you just want to go in and do some chatting, you need to get some words out. She's a great place to hang out. Very fun community, very supportive community. Great vibes. Killer vibes over there. And also she does games and stuff. I feel like I'm usually seeing like indie games and things of that nature. Oh, songs. Songs. That's 4 down. Coco, we instituted a question of the day here, so you must answer. Or else. Or else what? Who knows? You're being cast into a video game universe. Which one do you choose? I chose Stardew because it seems manageable for me. I haven't played. I thought about Animal Crossing too, because again, I know nothing about it, but I think of it as Stardew with animals. Okay, 10 down. Like an ambitious, competitive personality. No idea. Feature of the southern accent. I feel like the drawl. Southern drawl. Shop owner's stock. I don't know if that fits. Barkeep on The Simpsons. That's Mo. Subi says, "Oh Rex, do you know anything about platformer level design as you play Mario?" Do I know anything about the design of it? In what capacity? My general reaction would be no, not in terms of, because I've functioned in designer roles and capacities before, right? And so I know that there's like often like 100 little things that you kind of like learn in the process of actually doing the design or engaging with the theory of it. So it's like I could probably swag in some pretty bad level design, but like how levels can be made to function. And here's another question. Are you talking about like the coding aspect of it, or just strictly like what makes a good level? So Coco settled with Animal Crossing. That feels right. That feels safe. Cloud says, for practical reasons, Stardew. Fable, maybe. Mount Your Friends, possibly. What is Mount Your Friends, Cloud? Dare I ask for more information on that? Geesh, hard question, but I think satisfactory because of the tism. That's good, yeah. That was a very serviceable answer. I've never played Fable. I don't know anything about it. Suvi says, I aim to make a platformish game, but mainly what makes a good level. Hi, Lumpy! Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I hope you had a good week and a good day. Welcome to the weekend. What does your weekend look like? Do you get to see Muffin? Or are you chilling at home? So, Suvi, I saw this video once about like the geniusness of Mario as a franchise and its level design. And it would be interesting to try to get you that YouTube video. But what they distill out of it... So cute. I'm gonna turn the meme down a little bit. What they distill out of it is that... What is it? Is that there's different... Each level, there's like different levels of intensity to play at. So it's very supportive of a beginner, and particularly early levels are very beginner friendly. And then at the same time, that level can support like an intermediate and an advanced form of play. So I think there it's useful to think about like the speedrunner and think about what makes, because that sort of drives like advanced movement, right? And a good intermediate zone is probably like you're completing all of the challenges within the level. So like for a Super Mario World, thinking about like the special Yoshi coins, right? Like a lot of those would require doing special movement or movement that might be beyond what a beginner's level would be, but it's not insanely hard to get them, right? So that's like a different level of challenge that you can layer over it. And then for speed running the level, then it becomes, you know, this whole other kind of advanced set of movements that like layer over top of it. Or for like the Super Mario 64, if you were to think about it in those terms, it's like some of the stars are just incredibly hard to get. And like the 100 coin star, that's like a special sort of challenge of its own. So I think there's something in that of like encouraging replay of a certain level and allowing a completion of a level, some form of completion in a level, to be very, very beginner friendly. And then I think the other things that Mario does really well, and it sort of interacts with what I was just talking about there, but is their movement mechanics are actually much more complex than they seem. So the one that is, I think, maybe not known very well in Mario 64, but is sort of the most obvious example of this, is Mario's jump height is related to the speed he's moving when you hit jump. So So if you're moving really slowly, his max height ends up being really low. And it's also related to how long you hold the button. So depending on how long you hold jump will dictate how high he goes as well. So your jump height is this intersection of your speed of movement at the moment you take off and how long you're holding it. And then on top of that, then you have double jumps and triple jumps, which all interact with like a certain amount of time. Like you have to hit that jump in a certain number of frames of hitting the ground. So it's stuff like that that ends up being like very simple from the user side. But once you get to that kind of like advanced level of movement, it feels very productive. So those are like, to me, those are the kinds of things that sort of go into good level design that I think are maybe not that obvious. And they're sort of like more like structural, right? It's not just like, oh, platform here, platform there. But yeah, thinking about those different users, encouraging replay, and then having the mechanics of movement be sort of more robust. And then from there, honestly, I think it's almost just like having to go through and replay those levels over and over and over again, thinking about those different users. So thinking about the user that isn't understanding or even getting that if I hold jump longer, it's a higher jump, right? So can you complete this level without doing any like big jumps? Particularly if it's an early level or something like that. Lumpy says, week was okay, day was intense, lab work was extra heavy, then the bus home got canceled. Oh no, you walked 9 kilometers? Holy moly, Lumpy. Well, you got some good exercise in, but I'm worried about your toe. How's your toe feeling? Lumpy says, I see Muffin next weekend, can't wait to hug her. Oh, I bet. She has the smoothest skin. Even her own mother is on record saying, how did I make such a smooth-skinned daughter? That's really cute. That's really cute, actually. Lumpy, our question of the day today is, you're being cast into one video game universe. Which one are you choosing to be cast into? My intuition is that you would choose Minecraft, but... Subi says Fallout. 11, simple to play card game for 2. I really don't know if we have this first one correct. 12, simple living sect. Why are all of these ones so hard? Top notch, informally. Her secret is to grease herself up like a turkey with moisturizer. I do also like to grease myself up. Campfire remnants. This feels like embers. An ember? 17 across. Greenskeeper's roll of grass. Sod? Welcome back, Altered. What a re-entry. PP grab and suck. Okay, 13 down. Shop owner's stock. Don't know. Sweet potato look like. Oh, a yam. Down, like an ambitious, competitive personality. Cloud says, I can't remember for sure, but don't you speedrun Mario 64? And ain't you really fucking good at it? So yes, I do speedrun Mario 64. I would say I am objectively not good at it. I would be still probably classed as a beginner speedrunner of Mario 64. The beginner speedrunner section is very, very large, though. I think within 120, it's like... what? Maybe like a sub 150 is like super advanced. I think a sub 2 hour you could call yourself really good. I think sub 145, and now you're officially entering like the near professional level. Sub 140, the one there being an hour, the 40 being minutes. Then you're in the top tier of runners. So I'm at a 244 currently. I think once you cross under 2 hours and 20 minutes, you can be called an intermediate runner properly, probably. Lumpy says, as for the question of the day, I would be Ashley from Riftbreaker. That's such a dangerous universe to be cast into, Lumpy. I chose Stardew because it was safe. But Lumpy's going for it. Lumpy's just going all out. Subi says, I don't even try to speedrun. Can't fail if you don't try. But you can't get the joy of speedrunning without trying it. Ashley is like the perfect explorer, thoughtful, sensitive, and resilient. Ooh. Oh. Altered is very, very gassy. Today. Very nice fart. Thank you for sharing with us. Thank you for sharing with the class. Okay, a simple living sect. If we disregard the A, is there something that becomes obvious? Sounds like what you went through during a Taco Bell trip. I would like to add Coral Island has mer people. Suvi may have lured me over to Coral Island. I also know nothing about the game, but... and that's pretty neat, and why I want to live in that universe. I do like mermaids. SB is kind of tricky. What is SB? I'm missing something. Ashley's mecha suit resurrects her on a whim. Oh! Okay, Lumpy found actually a pretty neat loophole here. Amish! Okay, so I probably have the wrong thing down here. SB at the end, okay. Oh, Ashes, right? Yeah, we still have Mo. We still have Mo together. That feels right. And then this seems to make more sense, right? I don't know what it is. Loads? Shop owner stock? Loads? Taking loads, brother. Okay, so this is a little support for Drawl. 11 down. Simple to play. Card game for 2. I want to say that it's War. Could be Goods. Okay. Oh, yeah. A twang, right? War? Uh, 15 across, top notch, informally primo. Oh, type A. GG, everybody. Bravo. We're so smorge. So smorge. What were these circles about? Normally the circles mean something, but I don't see anything that references it. Do they spell something together? Oh, dominoes. I wonder if they're trying to pimp out their new game Pip. So we played Pip for the first time on Monday, and it was super fun. So let's play Pips. Let's do Pips next. Okay, so how this one works is we have these dominoes, and then we need to fit them into this outline. When it says equal, that means all of the things inside that box are equal. When it's a number, it indicates that all of the dots within that add up to that. So this 0 is giving us a good spot to start. It was a pizza ad all along. I don't even eat Domino's at all, so when I hear Domino's, the pizza is the very last thing I think of. Yeah, honestly, same. I always felt like Domino's pizza, the bottom of it would always taste like burnt grease. And so it's just, it doesn't, yeah, I can't. Okay, what things add up to 8 of what we have? 6 and 1 is a no. I think it might just be the 3 and the 5. So the 8 has to involve those. So I think we have... Work with me here. I think we have these two set. Okay, and then this has to be equal, so those are our ones. Bada boom! Okay, let's do medium. Okay. So we need to look for 3 of a kinds. 5 we have. Okay, so it's gotta be 5 in our equals. Oh my god, City Pop is just such a bop. I can't stop myself. Very nice fart, not bandana. Welcome on in. Not bandana. Question of the day. Which video game universe are you sending yourself to? Yeah, I found this YouTube, YouTube account that has just like these giant 3-hour playlists. Grand Theft Auto 6. We'll see you in 2027 then, whenever it comes out. Okay, I feel like this is a good hunch. This is a good hunch to have. Some good huncho sauce. We could end up with something like this, where this one goes to 0. Okay, and then what does that set up? It sets up something like this. I think we got it. Suvi is off to visit the mermaids. Okay, we did it. Let's go off to hard. Oh, I'm so proud of you, Suvi. That's huge. Did you get a full 8 hours? Or was it something shorter, but still impressive? This is a lot of zeros. I feel like this is a good hunch. So all of our zeros end up here, I think is what we're seeing. Maybe this one like that. Okay, and then we need to look for... It's probably 2s that are in this. A full 8 hours? I'm so proud of you, Suvi. That feels rare. Was there some trick to it? I think this is a good guess so far. 2s. Okay, 18 has got to be 3 6s. So it's probably that. Too easy, baby. Yes, we did it. Okay, that's pips for the day. Trick was no Monster Energy past noon. Bravo. I hope you can continue along like that, because sleep is important. I often neglect it. I actually cut all caffeine out of my daily consumption about 2 years ago or something. And I like it. I think it, in general, makes me feel more even rather than like spiky. I feel like sometimes when your system is always on like the roller coaster of caffeine and coming off, it can be a little bit hard to tell what else is happening, whether it's emotional or... I mostly got off of it because it was upsetting my stomach though. So I don't know without that motivation if I could have done it. Lamb says we love full sleep. We sure do. We sure do. By the way, I did get fish. I got fish to work again. And just like with golf, at the end of August, we're gonna crown a fishing champion. So we've got a couple more streams that you guys can get. Yeah, there's lots of room to move up that leaderboard there. Champions get a wheel spin, by the way. My first guess was wanting to be QWERTY, but that ain't it. Okay, Mouth and Diane. I really wish somebody gave me like the best opening word, and I completely forgot it. It had 4 vowels in it. Sprig? Okay. Let's try warts or warts. Okay. I feel like it's gotta be this, because I can't think of something that ends TR, right? I love warts. So, I love Star Wars. Oh, like Star Wars, okay. Very nice pun. Raft? Rafts. We don't have a lot of guesses left here. I don't know if I should spend this word to eliminate more letters. So flick would be my next like letter eliminator word. I think I would put flick over rafts because we know rakba. Let's go Flick.
Excuse me, I didn't ask for whipped cream.
Excuse me, I didn't ask for whipped cream.
Yeah.
Okay.
This isn't your fucking drink. So if you could, kindly sit your ass down, and I will call you when your drink is ready.
Okay.
Thank you.
Ray. I am so stumped. Oh. Could that be it? Do we think? Ratty? Yes, we pulled it out last second. Okay. I think Strands is our last one over here on the times, and then we'll do our global and our foodle. Oh, Psycho, you told me it was Ratty? Hi, Psycho. It's good to see you. Welcome on in. I hope you had a good week. Our question of the day today is, what video game universe would you cast yourself into? Or be cast into? You can go with something safe or something exciting. Okay, we're looking for whodunit words. This feels like Clue. Is it gonna be characters from Clue? Okay, we got lore. For anybody who doesn't know how this works, it's sort of like a word search, but your words can like wrap around and like crisscross each other. And then there's 7 words that are on this theme that we're trying to find. Shoe. And if we get 3 words that aren't a part of it, we can get a hint. Excuse me, huh? Air. Okay. So there's like a murder and an air did it, maybe? Soup. Super. Super is a word? I mean, I know super is a word. I didn't know soup. All my video games are evil and bad places. SimCity, that's a great choice. That's a great choice, honestly. That's pretty safe. Okay, a lover. I wish I had seen that. That feels obvious now. A super makes the soup. I mean, I guess that's what it is, right? Poos? Poosit? Pooser? It feels like we should be able to get this here, because there's not many ways. Opossum? Oh yeah, Dean could let us know. Dean could tell us. This also feels like we should be able to get... because this Y needs to be used. Alertery? I can't think of any words that end like this. Surrey. Usury. Bursary. Is there like anniversary? I don't see it. Trite. That's a word. We might have to use a lot of hints today. Rest is a word. Viral? Okay. Laver? Oh, arrival. Rival. Okay, mystery. Ah. This must be part of the spangram though, so there's gotta be a word that connects here to mystery that does it. I would want it to be like murder mystery, but I don't see that coming together. So the spangrams run from one edge to the other. What other murder mystery? What else is a common phrase with mystery? Tit mystery? We got a titty mystery on our hands. It's a hard one today? Okay, meat. A meat mystery. Let's go ahead and do meat for our next hint. Huh? I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. Evict, okay, let's get another hint word in there. Pousse. Okay, detective. Detective. Very nice, baked. Okay, we're narrowing in on what kind of mystery this can be. Does it start up here? A spouse? A spooey? Usipa. Strange? Oh, very nice. I feel like it's gonna be, this will be the start of whatever kind of mystery it is. Because I can't imagine it would be AA. Okay, so our next hint is just gonna tell us exactly what this is. It's gonna like flash which order these come in. That feels like a waste of a hint. So this is what sometimes I start just playing the logic game of it. If we started with O, it could go like that. It could go like this. So I think it doesn't start with O. Let's see, it could also technically do this. No. This is such a cheese strategy here. Uposi? Okay, so I think it doesn't start with U. Those would have been our ways to do that without cutting off the word. P-O. Spouse, Jesus. Thank you, Suvi. Do I even speak English? Holy heck. Oh, it's a mystery. I don't like it when they smush words together like this. I feel like that's not quite fair. Okay. Stranger. Bravo. We got there. Very good. Okay, let's go back to our puzzle. Let's get easy GG's. Oh, okay. We're done with the New York Times. Let's go global. I think this is the one I didn't like. Mario vibes. It's a mystery. Oh yeah. Oh, your feet are, I bet. How is the toe, Lumpy? That's a very long walk. Even though you have your, I presume you had your Hoka shoes on. I hope you have a nice lay. Yeah, okay, global game. Where do we want to start today? I bet it was starting to scream at the end, yeah. Couldn't you have done an Uber? I don't mean to question you. I don't mean to question your choices. I'm just thinking about your toe. That's so much walking for a recovering toe. I usually like to start somewhere in Africa or Europe because I feel like that gives me the best. But I don't specifically have a starting country yet. Well, let's do something close by. Let's do Lebanon. Oh wait, I think this is the version I don't like. Yeah, okay. I guess we're going back over to the other one. Global. We'll start with Lebanon again. Okay. Ooh, we're very close. Only 1,600 kilometers away. There's no Uber. Ah. There's no ride sharing at all? Netherlands because YOLO? That would have been a good first one, but that's no longer a good one for us to choose, I don't think. Because that's going to be at least 5,000 kilometers. Turkey, I think maybe Greece would be a good one from here. So Egypt is close. The thing is, Egypt would be this way. So I think Greece is maybe a safe guess. It's probably one of these that's actually above Greece, so maybe I should go... Oh boy, my geography there is weak now. I feel like I've forgotten all of these countries up there. Let's do North Macedonia. Oh, we're so close. Oh no, I knew it. It's one of these that's right up in there. 90 kilometers away. Northwest. Maybe Italy. Maybe Italy, possibly. Okay, so yeah, it's right in between these two. It's one of these. Check the automod message. Let's see what we got here from Lumpy. Yugoslavia? Okay, let's give Yugoslavia a try. Lumpy, I think I didn't have a Twitch window open, and so it's not shown. Oh, here we go. Wait. Oh, buy a car, you fucker. Is the town slogan? That's unfortunate. Dog's being crazy. Sorry. Hopefully it's not too loud. Gregor do be loud though. Oh, Yugoslavia. How do you spell Yugoslavia? Is Yugoslavia no longer a thing? Is that one of those that broke up? What's that one that has like the statue of Serbia? Okay. Less than 10 away. And it's this direction. Croatia? So not Croatia. It's also less than 10. It looks like it's right here. Poland is gonna be up. What is there's Montenegro maybe? Montenegro, let's go. Why doesn't it show where that is on there? I think it's right in there. Okay, let's do our food guesser. San Marino would be. Sometimes it is those really tiny things though. Okay, so there's 3 rounds of foods that we're gonna be guessing. And the name will reveal after we do 2 guesses. I think we get 5 guesses here. So seaweed, chili peppers, perilla leaves, sesame leaves, glutinous rice paste, vegetable oil, salt, sugar. Made by deep frying or air. Oh, Lumpy knows this dish. Air drying vegetables or seaweed that have been coated in glutinous rice paste. This feels very Asia. I know Lumpy spent some time in Hong Kong, I think it was. Dried Shrek scrotums. Where are the Shrek scrotes when you need them? Kelp, often enjoyed as side dish, garnish, or with the accompaniments of dips. I'm gonna hit up China. Borders, okay. And the border is generally north and east. Japan? Japan? It's the only one I can think of that would... Bugak? And from Japan it is west and north. I mean, I want to say Mongolia, but that doesn't feel directionally correct for the little compass on this guy. Bugak? Sounds more Thai or Taiwanese. Oh, Taiwan. Taiwanese. Warm. Okay. North and west of Taiwan. My geography is running out. Korean? Okay. Do they allow North Korea? Because it is bordering. Oh, it's North Korean. Okay. All right. Okay. A tamale, a sandwich bun, chili, cheese, onions, pickles, mustard, hot sauce. This dish involves placing a tamale inside a hot dog bun, then topping it with chili, add diced onions, mustard, and cheddar cheese on top. Garnish with jalapenos, dollop of sour cream. This, yeah. Where do we think in Latin America though? Guatemala? Warm, but north. Okay. Wonder if bugak is served in the new special tourist zone. Yeah, I wonder. Mexico? Borders? It's north and east of Mexico. So is this just United States then? It's called the mother-in-law. I guess this must be a Tex-Mex thing. But it's so it's north, it's generally north of Mexico. So okay. Okay, this is our last one for the day. Sucker for seaweed. Yeah. No, I bet it's good. It looked good. Yeah, I mean, I saw the hot dog bun and I was like, immediately America. And then I saw tamale and I was like, well, now I don't know. Okay, flour, sugar, eggs, vanilla extract, baking powder, butter, pandan leaves, coconut milk. The coconut milk and the pandan leaves are making me feel like Asian. This dish is delightful bite-sized sponge cake featuring a crispy exterior and soft, airy interior. Thailand, do you think? Often baked in decorative molds, it is slightly sweet and has a delicate eggy flavor. Typically enjoyed as a snack or during festive occasions, pairs well with coffee or tea. Texture and taste make it a popular treat across generations. Let's go Thailand and see. Ooh, we're super close. So bordering Thailand. I need to do geography study, I guess. Again. Philippines. Do the Philippines border Thailand? Laos? Yeah, I was kind of thinking like warm. Where is Thailand again? I can picture Indonesia and the Philippines. I can't picture where Thailand is. Yeah, I can't picture it. Malaysia. We got two for Malaysia or Philippines. Let's go Malaysia. Or nice. Good work. Y'all carried this one. I really did very little to do this one. Our final score, I don't think we did that well. Oh, we're right in the middle. We're middlers. GG's, y'all. Okay. With that, let's go and do let's do a brief little arting.